Hi everyone, very warm welcome. Ashish Kyal this side, and it's pleasure to be speaking to every one of you. And it's a fantastic evening, and we are going to be at this session. I'm going to talk about what is why mentorship on timing the markets and what it is about. So, are we not going to do wave theory? There have been so many queries from the people who have been, wanting to know more about this mentorship. So, I thought the mentorship is going to start from this weekend, which is going to be on 30th of July. We have day one, which is happening, and we want to do a lot of things before that. So I thought, why not to simply come live and talk to you all about what is the entire program on mentorship is going to be about, what we are going to learn, and what it is going to talk about in terms of as a trader, what you are going to learn and what you are going to equip yourself with. लेकिन उसके पहले चलते हैं मार्केट के बारे में थोड़ी सी बातचीत करते हैं बिकॉज मार्केट के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे तो जोश कहां से आएगा. Looking at the overall market, if you attended my last free webinar, exclusive free webinar for 2 hours, anyone who was there as a part of that webinar, were you a part of that? हमने बहुत क्लियरली डिस्कस किया था बैंक निफ्टी के ऊपर टाइम डाल के कि किस तरीके से बैंक निफ्टी का मूवमेंट होने वाला है. आई हैव आल्सो शेयर्ड अक्रॉस ऑन माय ट्विटर हैंडल. डू यू रिमेंबर दैट? Okay, I can clearly see a few of you remember what we clearly discussed on Bank Nifty. We talked about that the markets can go sideways on Monday. It can go as a sell on Tuesday, and Wednesday go maybe first half may sell. Okay, we can start seeing a buying emerging. So that is how we looked at it, and then we have a lunar cycle which is happening on 28th of July. Are you able to hear me, every one of you? And lunar cycle pe we know it's an amavasya, so what can happen? So that's all. We discuss about various time cycles and look at the way the markets are behaving. It's fantastic. उसके साथ में हमने बहुत ही सिंपल वे में कैंडलस्टिक के बारे में बात किया था, and we saw how brilliantly that technique of candlestick has worked. If you look at the simple lower high lower low formation, keep a watch on the daily candle which closed below the prior day's low. That's an indication something is possibly changing and there is a pause. And then if you simply look at the wave theory, it is simply fabulous. Jahan par I was discussing this on my mentorship telegram group, and I talked about that, where you are seeing a positive breakout on Bollinger Bands, positive break on Ichimoku daily chart I am talking about. But the wave theory is suggesting कि यहाँ से रिवर्सल है, along with time suggesting कि यहाँ से रिवर्सल है. 16800 might not be taken out so easily. And look at that, despite of a positive breakout, despite of all the signals of the reactive methods that I've talked about in the mentorship program. Do you guys remember that? And those methods clearly suggested a positive move, but wave theory time cycle ने बताया था कि यहाँ से रिवर्सल आना चाहिए. And look at that, reversal happened from around 16,700. We are now below that 16,500 already, and much. Let's see tomorrow how it opens. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the mixture of time technique with wave theory is the fantastic way in which you can actually look at the market and trade. And mentorship is going to focus on all of those as per those techniques that we talked about. I can clearly see RSP Menon mentioned market rally fantastically, same as mentioned, a lot of profit on the futures. Fantastic, Mr. Menon. Rajendra is saying absolutely the prediction is just wow. So ये जो आपने मैं prediction मैंने किया है, जो हमने देखा है ये वीकेंड पे किया था और आपने देखा कि कितना फैंटास्टिक चलता है. तो मेंटरशिप में ये जो knowledge hai, this what I know, I want to share it across with every single one of my mentee. That is what the mentorship program is all about. It's about sharing across my knowledge which I have gathered over the period of 10-15 years of time, about time learning, about looking at the markets in a very different way. Okay, and I'm going to share every single one. I'm not going to keep any secret to me. What I know, I will share it across. So that is what we are going to do in mentorship program. There have been so many people who are asking, क्या mentorship में wave theory नहीं होगा? Do you think I'm an avid wave follower? The reason we want to focus on time and wave theory both is because वेव थियरी से आपको प्राइस का प्रेडिक्शन पता चलता है, मेच्योरिटी ऑफ ट्रेंड पता चलता है. यू कैन ऑल्सो कैच रिवर्सल्स यूजिंग सिंपल टू स्टेज कंफर्मेशन टेक्निक. And all of those things we are going to do as per wave theory. But time cycle will tell you when the time is right. So we are going to have a mixture of, appropriate ingredient. If you are making a quick sweet, or any kind of pakwan, I would say, then you need a mixture of proper ingredient, right? Right amount of salt, right amount of sugar, right amount of every ingredient so that the taste is simply perfect. Same thing market में है. परफेक्शन तो नहीं हो सकता 100%, लेकिन अगर आप 80% एक्यूरेसी, 70% या 90% एक्यूरेसी पहुंच गए तो यू आर थ्रू. दैट्स व्हाट द एंटायर एम इज. So we are going to be focusing in the mentorship program. We are going to be looking at how to use these techniques of time. Application is the key. So proper application with a clear hand holding is required when we look at these aspects of time. Along with that, we are going to look at the wave personality and wave theory also, right from Elliott waves to Neo waves. But उसके साथ में simple candlestick और open interest को कैसे use करना है. So there is a program on option trading program which is going to happen in August, and we are going to look at that very, very clearly. 21st August for option trading using technical analysis, in which we will be discussing about how to use these option tools, what strategies to follow, when to buy an option, when to sell an option, कौन से टेक्निक के ऊपर ऑप्शन बाइंग इमर्ज कर सकते हैं. All of those things we are going to do in option trading, and mentees are a part of every single program which is in this period of 3 months. So in this period of 3 months, you will be a part of option trading using technical analysis. You will be a part of your Master of Waves live sessions which are going to happen. You will be given access to Master of Cycles program, and this will take care of the theoretical aspect of it, and the application of these concepts are going to be clearly discussed in much more detailed fashion in the during the Saturdays that we meet. So in mentorship, we are going to meet 3 Saturdays in a month. The reason 3 Saturdays, not 4 Saturdays, is because one week we will have some the option trading program. One of the weeks we will have Master of Waves program, and then we will also be having live trading session where we will trade together. We'll look at the markets together. We'll try to form some strategy together. We'll have stock selection method, जहाँ पे आप स्टॉक को कैसे सिलेक्ट करना है, मल्टी बैगर स्टॉक्स, और फॉर दैट मैटर momentum stocks. How do you select those stocks? In fact, last, as I told before, in the 5 CNBC game shows, I have won 4 consecutive times. Not consecutive, 4 times I would say. 3 consecutive times I won. I lost once and then again won. And in CNBC hour, so 5 में से 4 बार जीतना, वो भी माहिर खिलाड़ियों के अगेंस्ट इतना आसान तो है नहीं, लेकिन किया है certain techniques. So I'll share each of those techniques with you all. In fact, I'm in speaking and selected as for the China Investment Forum. I've been selected for the Hall of Fame by China Investment Forum. Now that's a big thing, right? I've talked about, so it's not about self-boosting. See, what I'm trying to tell you, it's not self-boosting. I'm trying to tell you something like this works, right? And that's why. So Chinese delegates are going to be there. Nearly 3,000 are expected to be there in September. I'm going to be speaking again on Elliott wave and time cycles over there on Chinese stocks. So these techniques are simply fabulous and applicable on stocks, commodities, forex markets across. So ये सब चीज हम करने वाले हैं, and it's going to be very, very interesting because you are going to also learn about risk management. ऐसा होता है ना कि यार स्टॉप लॉस तो लगाया था, सही जगह पे नहीं था, इस कारण स्टॉप होके रिवर्स हो गया. It happens with everyone. So you should not be disheartened with that. लेकिन you should improvise on that by looking at certain volatility based risk management strategies, जो हम करेंगे. Along with that, we are also going to be looking at a very detailed fashion कि यार मनी मैनेजमेंट कैसे करना. मतलब अगर आपको पोर्टफोलियो ऑफ स्टॉक्स क्रिएट करना है या आप इंट्राडे ट्रेडर हो ऑप्शंस में, कितना रिस्क लेना अलाउड है. So we are going to look at those. We are not doing fundamentals here, but we will look at certain aspects of parameters like price to earning ratio. उसको किस तरीके से रीड कर सकते हो. The learning, as I say, is a Gurukul platform. On this platform, you learn anything and everything that works in the market. It, bottom line hai paisa banna chahiye. That's the ultimate aim. Now in that you can do an intraday trade, you can do a positional trade, or you can do investments. So you can do that, and in any direction of the market. The best part about trading is what? Market ऊपर जाए कि नीचे जाए या sideways जाए, you can trade in every market. If you know options, how to trade options, if you know certain strategies of options, you can do that. Look at it. If you go and check my tweet, कल मैंने बोला था call sell करो, आज सुबह मैंने बोला call sell करो, and look at it, it worked out brilliantly. So this is the market where you can make money by selling options, you can make money by buying ones, you can make money by trading futures also. तो ऐसा नहीं है. और वेव थियरी थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स है, easy nahi hai. So it requires hand holding, and that's why we are going to be focusing. The second half of mentorship is going to be focusing on Elliott waves and Neo waves. But the ability, the power that you get to trade the market when you look at wave theory is simply fabulous. So nothing can give you that aspect of ability to trade the market except the wave theory. So look at the wave theory. Don't just leave it because it looks difficult. And the time cycle is simply awesome. I'm sure so many of you have actually mentioned about the time cycle. Also, they have been saying that Nifty, Bank Nifty working same way on the moon phases, time cycle working like 85%, Mr. Menon is saying. Exactly, that's my point. So, ये जो techniques है, people say these are forecasting pseudoscience. Nahi, boss. Time is the reason we exist on the planet. So if time is the reason, why not time works on the market? And I've given you enough proof now. If you have been a part of the last webinar, I've told Monday 10:45 Bank Nifty might form a low. Go back and check your chart. Monday 11 a.m. Bank Nifty chart, you go and check, you will realize what I meant. That's how brilliantly it works. Tuesday is going to be a sell day. Go and check. Tuesday is a sell day. So मुझे बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, मतलब that proves it works. So what I am giving in this webinar is a tool to you to show that it works. It's a trailer. Okay, so the movie is inside the mentorship. Now I'm just trying to tell across what we are going to do. There have been so many people who have been asking questions and everything, so I thought why not come live and look at those aspects. So in fact, I would like to also congratulate Anshul Bansal, who cleared all the 3 levels of CMT. Is accredited with CMT degree. I would also like to congratulate, I think there are 2 or 3 more people who cleared all the CMT levels and mentorship. They mentioned that the mentorship actually helped them to do that. So Sanjay also cleared CMT level. So it's a great thing. And we will be looking this theory, these techniques that we are going to do will help you if you're looking out for any kind of job. That will definitely help you. If you want to do as a full-time trader, quit your job and do it as a trader, you can do that. You can do it parallelly along with your job to create that additional source of income. We are going to look certain techniques on that. We are also going to be looking at techniques which is going to be helping on passive generation. For example, by selling option with strike price to select, and how do you generate that, with less risk. Risk to hoga hi, risk hai to ishq hai. So you have to understand when trading in the market, the risk is there. So we are going to look at those aspects. And above that, we are going to evaluate the strength and the weakness of each individual, because every trader is different. Every trader has different trading personality, and we will be forming a very detailed Excel sheet, which is going to be like your Bible, in which you will mention about yourself, your strengths, your weakness, your style of trading and all of those things, which is for you. And it's going to be in a much detailed fashion. So for people who are here on this right now, who have joined me to listen to me across, why don't you be a part of this wonderful program? And I'm keeping that option open for you to register today. You can do that. The link will be shared across by my colleague. The pricing is, ideally the pricing is much higher, of 2,80,000, but people who are just here attending this webinar, for them, we are still keeping it for 1,20,000, and you can register from the link which is going to be shared across. I'll also talk about, in this program, you need not worry whether you are just starting as a fresher. So you don't have to worry about those things you have to really ensure that you are there with an open mind. So I was speaking just some time back with someone. I said that what is required is just a disciplined approach to practice that technique that I am going to give it to you, ensuring you stick with the rules. Do not break the rules unless you think it is not working anymore. Ensuring you share across your trades with me, your methods, your strategy, so I can build it up further from here on. And also at the same time, trusting on what you are doing. क्योंकि अगर ट्रस्ट होगा तो ही कुछ आगे काम होगा, अगर ट्रस्ट नहीं होगा तो कितने भी कोर्स आप कर लो नहीं आगे बढ़ पाओगे. So that is very, very important. So keep those things in mind, keep those techniques in mind, and it works. That's the bottom line. The crux is it does not require a IQ level, a very high IQ level. You just need basic understanding of computers. It requires emotional quotient and disciplined approach. I'll give you a logic. Why are we not disciplined in the first place? क्योंकि we are not sure if we are what जो हम कर रहे हैं वो सही कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कर रहे. When we are not sure, we tend to take decisions which is convenient and comfortable, not necessarily right. सोचना इस बारे में जो मैं बता रहा हूं, थोड़ा ध्यान से समझ के सोचना कि अगर हम जो डिसीजन ले रहे हैं, why we are not disciplined, because market is not 100% sure. ठीक है. सो वहां पर क्वेश्चन मार्क आता है कि मैं जो कर रहा हूं वो सही है कि नहीं है. And in that process, we take a decision which is driven by emotion, not by thought process, not by applying the mind. It is driven by emotion. So you end up holding a position which is in losing, and you sell off position which is in profit very quickly, because that gives us comfort, that gives us hope. So this emotion is the reason why majority of the people lose money. So people who got trapped on the upside on Nifty are hoping that Nifty will go up. Okay? So the hope is the reason where majority of the people lose money. And that's a very strong emotion. It is important that we talk about trading psychology of when you are a trader. Very few people do that, and we are going to touch upon this aspect of trading in a very detailed fashion. Why me? Because I've been trading for 15 years now. I have been authored a book. You can see that. I have also won many titles on various business channels. So I know how it works, and I'm ready to share it across with you all. So it does not matter whether you are, as I said before also, it does not matter. You just have to be open to accepting and learning things, and trust is very crucial. If you don't trust your mentor, nothing will happen. So what happens, how does a mentor work, or how does anyone in that matter works, is the learning which has happened over the period of 10-15 years took a lot of time, because I have to go through books. I'm writing a book, I'm practicing, I'm seeing on the charts, and a lot of those things. But if you have a mentor who can handle you, guide you, take you, and tell you this is how it works, it becomes very easy, and you become disciplined. That is important. And जो learning को इतने साल लगने वाले थे, that learning can be, encapsulated in a small capsule of time and given to you. Then you have to just build up on your discipline, on your trading style, on your personality, your methods, and you have to change your habits. So the biggest culprit of not making money in the market is your habit, and changing habit is not easy. How many of you tried trying to quit smoking, but were you successful? How many of you thought of getting up in the morning at 6 a.m. and going for a morning walk for 15 minutes? Not even half an hour, for 15 minutes. Thought of doing it as a New Year resolution, but where is it? So the habit that you wanted to, your habit is something that takes time to change. And that's why the mentorship was for 3 months of period, because I'm going to keep banking you to tell you to change. And then you will eventually change, because I'm going to give you certain tools to self introspect. मतलब खुद को देखो यार, कहाँ आगे मूव हो रहे हो आप. पैसा कमाया, पैसा गया, कमाया गया, तो क्या हुआ, मतलब आपने क्या किया? You just entertained yourself. Where is the money out of it? That is important, right? So you can't really keep doing it. हाँ, अगर बैंक बैलेंस बहुत बड़ा है आपको कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है and you are entertaining, it's okay. But why? When you can make money out of it. So that is very, very important. Changing the habit takes time, and that's why 3 months of mentorship. Even post mentorship, we will be having exclusive sessions, which we are going to invite only the mentees to be a part of it, discussing. And the Telegram group is active already, private Telegram group. You can be a part of that. You are already, the discussions are going on, people sharing knowledge, learning, lot and lot of things are happening now. So be a part of this wonderful program. I thought the best way to come is to go live again, because there are so many emails and queries that we are getting. I thought यहाँ से address करना easy होगा, rather than typing across to every one of you, which takes a lot more time. Okay, Trilesh is asking, I'm a fresher who is not knowing futures option. Absolutely. See, as I said, I've taken a few names also earlier where people did their CMT, they found their job, and they were able to do trading for themselves, investment for themselves. So it's definitely going to be useful. And as a fresher, you will have a very strong foundation. I'm telling you, when you go for an interview as a fresher and later on after mentorship, if you go, you will be amazed. In fact, the person who is interviewing will be amazed to see it's a radical change in the way you talk and see the markets. No one will teach you what I'm going to talk about, right from intermarket analysis, looking at crude oil, looking at gold chart, looking at time, looking at inflation, looking at economics. So we are going to discuss everything. It's not just about technical analysis and trading. It's about a holistic view about where is market headed, what is the stocks that are doing, which businesses will do better in the future. All of those things is what we are going to look at it. Does it answer your question? Okay, Trilesh, I'm going to answer a few more questions. So fantastic, guys. As I said, the link is here with you all. You can simply go and click on the link. You can register for the mentorship program. And I'm just going to share the screen. This is how the link looks like. You can simply go and register yourself here. You will get access to all the things. Do not worry about it. And you will be simply amazed to see how amazing this session can simply change the way. So in fact, I'm learning from my mentees. There are a few who are sharing across their wonderful learnings, innovating it and improvising it further. And I was like, wow, I just didn't see that coming, and look at it. So that's how it is going to be. So here is the link to the better future. And that's what I have shared it across. My colleague has shared it across. So ensure you are a part of this wonderful program, and you are simply going to be learning about how to go and trade the market with confidence, less anxiety, and not worrying about what's it going to keep you disciplined. क्यों नहीं डिसिप्लिन होता है उसका मैंने आपको बहुत ही ब्रीफ में एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया. So just ensure that you are making a most use of these techniques that we are looking at, and this is going to simply amaze you. Any questions, please? Here is the link. I thought I'll just share it across. That's the link. Okay, I can see a question which is here. The live classes face-to-face, is it available? No, these are all online programs. We do not have a physical training now. ये सब online program है, Amit, so no physical training here. The book is available on Amazon, which is Effective Trading in Financial Markets. That's the book. It's there on Amazon. You can get it from there. Or you can rather get it from wavestrategy.com/books. Okay, Vyatuk Kiti, I'm so sorry to Mr. Bhaskar, if I'm not wrong. Sure, that is possible. My colleague will call you up and explain you the detailed process of how do you register for the mentorship program. No problem on that. So you can do that. And I have another question here. So I'm taking the last question now. Okay, if I do this mentorship program, can I be a part of the Master of Waves session which is going to be happening? Yes, of course. So see, mentorship का मतलब है आप option trading program आप live attend करोगे, Master of Waves का जो session होगा वो आप live करोगे. So that is going to be there for sure. So you are going to be having those programs included in a part of this. Randeep, no, you have to be a part of it today. Very clearly, the session Shiv Narayan is going to be English and Hindi mix. तो दोनों में mix होगा जैसे अभी का webinar है. So it's going to be in English and Hindi mix. Sure, Chandrakant, you can definitely go through this option, and my colleague will set you up for that. Rondip, my colleague, will call you up and explain you the process, so don't worry on that. Any other questions, guys? I'm open to any questions that you might have with respect to the program base, so that you know what you are getting into. It is very important, okay? Because markets are anyways keeping you on the edge. I don't want you. So this is like, why lose money in the market and then learn? Why not learn and then do it for yourself? Uh, Prakash is saying Bank Nifty and Nifty made falling wedge or a bullish pennant on hourly time frame, which results into a bullish breakout. 15 minutes also tomorrow. Prakash, yes, fantastic observation. लेकिन हमें price confirmation चाहिए. So tomorrow, let's just see, maybe gap down होगा, and then we might reverse back as per the time cycle. We'll discuss those things in the Telegram group. Prakash, you are there in the November batch of mentorship, right? So वहाँ बात, please share your chart there. Shiv Narayan, so the Telegram group is only for the mentees, which is being formed. So that's the Telegram group which we have formed, and that's for the mentees. So I've answered this question, and okay, guys. Great, Firdaus, आज रात को कोई सोने नहीं देगा, चलेगा, देखेंगे, no problem on that. It's great to get you over here. Dhaval wants to connect with Anshul, and sure, why not, Dhaval? Absolutely, no problem. See, we want the Gurukul ka matlab hai everyone should learn. It does not matter, Dhaval, if you are there as a mentee or not. I'll help you connect with Anshul, and you can just check with him about whatever you want to do that. So don't worry on that. Manju is asking about Nifty tomorrow. Manju, just check my tweets. I think that is much more objective than if I comment anything without this thing. So Pulapali has a lot of questions. Karte hai Pulapali, let's do a very quick session for the mentees exclusively. Shall we do that quickly? Not today. We'll do that session very quickly, very shortly. We are going to do that session exclusively for mentees, just to answer all the questions that you might have. We will do that. Don't worry on that. Great, guys. Great to get you on board. Many of you who wanted to get the answers, I'm sure you have the answers. I'm taking a very quick poll right now. Do you want to be, which path to become an expert trader, or which path to be for the financial freedom is what we call it. So I'm taking this. Become Market Wizard means Become Market Wizard is for OTTA plus MOW part. So that's the combined both of those things. Option trading is going to be about options and how we are going to trade options and a lot of those things. Fantastic, guys. Here is the poll. Please participate in that poll. Yes, Firdaus, absolutely. I know I have promised you to that the mentees I'm going to talk about when I predicted Sensex is going to touch 61,000 level in 2013, in the year 2013. And as promised, I have to live by that. Don't worry on that. Let me just quickly run through my calendar and see when we can schedule an exclusive session for the mentees where I will disclose about why 61,000 I predicted in 2013 and Sensex touched 61,000 level in October 2021, जहां पर हमने टॉप बनाया और ये लेवल को हमने प्रेडिक्ट किया था 8 साल पहले. So we are going to look at that. उसके लिए wave theory is something very, very important that you have to ensure you follow the wave theory, because that will give you the forecasting ability. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I am signing off here. So ensure you are a part of this mentorship program, and simply click on the link which is shared across with you all, and see you on the Saturday, starting the wonderful journey of mentorship. Thank you everyone for joining in. Ashish Kyal signing off.